Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. I know it's the summer months, and you probably all want to be inside playing video games, but look at how gorgeous it is outside. And we can still do some things that are fun and educational at the same time. When I found out that my soon-to-be third grade student was going to go into a coding class, I couldn't help myself. I bought Codemasters Programming Logic Game. And the way that this game works is kind of like those cool math games that you're used to, where you take a set of circumstances and you try to overcome obstacles. Well, now we know that that's related to coding and how you make code-based programming for computers. Let's stay out of the house, stay out of the physical computer, and back into some card and board and dice type games and see if this is going to be fun, challenging, and get you to think. Consider this an unboxing video. First, don't you love how on the side it says Ignite Your Mind? There's 60 levels. It's approved for ages 8 to adult, and it's a single player game. So you can take turns with your friends and challenge them, see if they can beat the same levels you can. Originally in this cellophane bag, so careful with the youngsters because it's cellophane, there was a push out section. So now I can throw this away. And what was in that section were all of these little guys. So these are to represent your moves that you get to make in the game. There's 3 colors: blue, red, and green. There's also some rupees. So if you play Zelda, these are rupees. There's 6 of them. This is your portal.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
We'll get to that in a minute. And this is your avatar. He kind of looks like Mario with a sword of sorts.
It's me, Mario.
Also in that punch-out, there were power-up cards and 2 meanie guys. We'll find out about them as we play. The game board is a changing board map book. It has 10 maps, front and back of the pages, and on each map there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels that you get to play per map. You will also need your guide scrolls book. This one doesn't have a cover, but this is what one of the guide scrolls looks like. This is guide scroll number 1. You'll need that for map 1, level 1. And you have your Codemasters manual. This tells you how to play it. It kind of looks like Minecraft here, doesn't it? It tells you map keys, a message. Encoding skill is one of today's fastest growing educational movements. I won't read the whole thing for you, but if you ever wanted to find out who made the game, it's this guy, Mark Engelberg. To create Codemaster, he drew on his experience of programmer of virtual reality simulators for NASA. Then, there's the solutions, which I'm not going to get into. Let's look at one level.
There will be a link in the description if you want to buy the game or copy the game board or guide scroll.
Taking a close look at each level will tell you where each piece is designed to go. First, your avatar up here has to go on your map at level 5. Then, your portal, that needs to go at level 3. You need to get your avatar to your portal. But how are you going to do that? Can you just go from blue to blue? Nope. Over here, it tells you you're going to need 2 red and 2 green. How are we going to keep those things straight? We're going to use our guide scroll. In here, we need scroll number 1. So, if you're following along, take out your guide scroll, scroll 1, and your 1, 2 green, and your 1, 2 red. Notice how I put them on top of the blanks? This means I can move them in any order that I want them. And I can always replace them if I didn't get them in the right area. There's my avatar, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 moves to my portal. Let's see if we can make it happen. Well, let's start with green. Now I have 1 green and 2 red. I can't go red because then I'm already at the portal. So let's go back to the beginning. I reset everything. Now let's try going to the red. 1 move to red. Always going back to my guide scroll. I can go blue, but I don't have a blue chip. So I think I'm going to go green. I have a green and a red chip left. So in my map, I can't go to part 4 because that would be a blue trail. Let's try a red. Now I only have the color green, and I have 1 spot remaining. Do you see a green trail that I can take from 1 to 3? Go ahead and place your avatar on 3. Now you can go through the portal to the next level. Let's go from level 1 to level 2. You may have noticed that these are not Roman numerals, as down the way it says level 21, level 31, 41, and 51. That means that the levels go up by 10 each time you go down the list. But if you didn't go on to level 2 and you tried level 11, you'd see that this might be tricky. Now we have a crystal on the board. So if you want to get to level 2 instead of playing level 11, all you have to do is take your hard paper, flip it to the back, and at the very top, there's level 3. We're still using guide scroll number 1, so this one is okay to use. When we move on to level 12, it'll tell you guide scroll 2. All you have to do there is take your guide scroll book, heavy duty paper, and flip it to the back. The guide scrolls can get more challenging as the levels get challenging. Best of luck. Just like in school and in your bedrooms, you want to keep all of your materials organized. Here is where your avatar goes. Place him so that his wand goes in the little bit right up here. Your portal fits perfectly in this section, and you can either lay them in groups of 3 as you just saw, or make them a bunch of 6 and place them sideways. They would fit perfectly. Your power-ups can go in one of these sections as it's a larger section. Your mean guys can go back here. And then you can organize your colored sections: green, red, and blue. You should have 3 of each, but I already played with somebody and a couple are missing. That's fine if you have other counters, or you can just punch holes in a paper and color them the colors you need. Under here, you can keep your Codemaster instruction book. That way, it's out of the way, and you're not tempted to find the answers before you try playing. I suggest keeping the box this way so you have your 3 colors near your scroll guide so you can put them easily on the scrolls. And your game board should be close to you so you can see exactly what you need to do and exactly the pathway and reach it if you have short arms.